a dull moment. I just recorded a video for you and posted it, and then I click on it to double check it, and I'm like a Martian. It's green, it's scribbly, you can't even see it. It's like you're trying to watch TV in the 80s. It just was not working. So I had to delete it. So here I am again. For those of you who are not familiar with me yet, I am Dr. Wendy O'Connor. I'm a positive psychologist and life strategist for women. I coach women on overcoming a life of languishing and choosing a life by design that lights them up, that is aligned with their values and their strengths, and is a life that they really absolutely adore. So I've created a 5x5x5 method to mornings and evenings, to protecting time in the morning and evening to take care of yourself. Super streamlined, super simple strategy that I taught everyone on my Happy Actually Holidays workshop last week. And so one of the participants from that workshop messaged me and said, I just did my first day of your 5x5x5 method. And I said, how did it go? And she said, well, interestingly, it went two ways. One, I felt so good after doing it. This 5x5x5 method takes 15 minutes. That's it. It's super fast, super streamlined. It's just a way to set your tone for the day, to take the reins of your morning and how to wind down the day super simply, but with intention. And she said, so I felt grounded and amazing. And my head was telling me that it's just one more thing I need to do in my day, and my day's already packed. So I said to her, what I'm about to say to you, which is that's exactly the point, is that when we integrate new behaviors, new actions that are aligned with the version of us that we want to live, the life we want to live, the version of us we want to become, when we choose behaviors that align with that version of us, it feels amazing. And then what happens? Your head plays tricks on you and says, there's no time for this. I can't keep this up. This is not sustainable. I'm so busy. I shouldn't have taken that 15 minutes. And your old stories start to haunt you and chirp up and derail you. This is why you're not making progress on your goals, is because you're letting your head do the talking. You're not letting your values do the talking. You're not letting your vision, your dreams, your goals for your life do the talking. You're letting your head do the talking. And your head, by the way, has been thinking the same damn thoughts for decades. So when your head tells you, oh, I can't do this, or I can't keep it up, or I can't, or I'm scared, or I don't have time, or I'm so busy, or all those reasons, excuses that we listen to change our course of action, when soon as we let those thoughts have more power than our hearts, than our hope, than our dreams, and our desire for our best self, we lose our footing. And that's exactly the purpose of integrating new choices, is to show you the discrepancy between a life that you desire and a life that's languishing. A life that you're excited to live and that lights you up and that gives you hope and optimism and feels on purpose, intentional, passionate. That's the life we're striving for. A life that we're not going to regret when we're on our deathbed. A life that we're not going to look back and say, I can't believe I spent so many years checking the boxes and not going for it, and not being boldly happy. I can't believe I just lived in fear and old patterns for so long. That's the purpose of integrating new behaviors, so that you can see the discrepancy and choose your new choice. Choose your bold joy. Choose your authentic happiness over the old patterns of belief and old patterns of behavior that have kept you on the same carousel for God knows how long. All right. So if you are on the path to creating some tiny change in your life, doesn't matter how small it is, it could be the tiniest micro change. I just want to encourage you to keep going. Use that experience of the joy or the excitement that you feel about this new experience or action, and compare it to what your head's telling you, which is stay back here, stay in your comfort zone, stay stuck. This is familiar. This isn't scary. Instead, I want you to seize the joy over here. I want you to protect it. It's like a little seedling that hasn't yet grown and hasn't rooted. It's a seedling to protect that you're going to be moving in the direction of your dreams. And you're going to be quieting the inner critic, and you're going to be quieting the self-doubt, and you're going to be quieting all the old thoughts that just keep you exactly where you've been this whole time. So if you are on that journey, keep going, keep at it, encourage yourself, cheer yourself on, get excited for the changes you're making, no matter how small they are, because every time you say yes to yourself and you say no to something else or someone else that doesn't serve your future life vision, you get a little bit stronger and more committed to the journey of happiness. So get out there, make it happen, and just know your brain's going to try to trip you up, but you're not going to give it permission. That's not where you're going to give yourself permission today. You give yourself permission to show up for yourself and to act in line with the goals and dreams you have. You are not giving your brain permission to derail you. That's final.